Man, waiting for Saturday. I mean, just tomorrow left of work. Wait, fuck. Did it connect? It did. Shit. A sec. But man, waiting for Saturday, because things. If I get my refund back, I will go for screening of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that my friends are doing. Which will be fun. I actually never watched that movie. I actually never watched that movie. And if I'll be going for that, I will also go for whatchamacallit. I will also go for the Pride Parade that also my friends are organizing on Saturday before the movie. Which is funny. Just objectively funny. Okay. Let's go see this. This quest line is getting long. Like, we already have 2 acts. How many acts are there? Okay. How many acts are there usually? Bruh. But this was like over multiple updates. Like, how are we already on Act 2? This is the first update of this. Truth be told, I have not explored this area.
That's Wayna, the tribal chief.
Yes,
Let's
I
head
can
over
see.
to him.
I could definitely see the person. I want these. Okay, Africa. Oh my god, another dude with okay, though he objectively looks cool, even though he looks like a white guy that's trying to be a stoner.
Nice to see you again, Wayna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries.
Jesus, those are bouncy.
We're here for the Spirit Speaker stone.
Jesus, those are bouncy.
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
Yeah,
My
Archon.
friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom. We need the stone to find her ancient name and rescue her.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
Yeah, Archon
That's
couldn't
right.
cut it.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision.
Eh? Oh, it's still talking? The fuck
The
is that
nature
on his
of battle
wrist?
is unpredictable. You never know how it's going to end. Losing a friend is tragic, but when that happens, the best thing you can do is focus on how to prevent further casualties.
Nah, fuck
I
you.
appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief
Fuck
Wayna.
you.
But if the price of maturity is abandoning a friend in need, I'll choose foolishness any day. If Kachina's
Good.
still holding on, then so will I.
Good.
I thought you might say that.
Also,
Is something wrong,
also,
Wayna? This doesn't seem like you.
she was supposed to be brought back in the first place. It's not like we're trying to do something that wasn't going to happen anyway. We're trying to do something that was meant to happen but failed. Like, we're doing the thing that was meant to be anyway.
Life isn't complete without taking risks. That's always been your mantra.
It's nothing. The Night Kingdom is a dangerous place. Can't blame me for checking if you were up to the task.
Jesus, those
You're that
cheeks.
determined. Far
Jesus
be it from me to
Christ.
stop you. Here's the stone. Keep it safe, okay? It's not like we have a spare.
Thank you.
Chaska?
Seems like you two go
Yeah,
way back.
She...
But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Chaska.
Well, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. She's always the one people call to resolve conflicts. So we slowly got to know each other that way.
Fair
Her
enough.
younger sister Quichi's always hanging around her tribe
Quichi.
too. She's helped us out a lot in the past.
Okay.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
She's barely wearing
Yes.
clothes.
I'll introduce you to her sometime. But
Alright.
let's get back to business. Wayna, how do we use the stone?
Can these stop?
As you probably
Okay, wait.
know, your intended destination is completely
Jesus.
different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with concepts. And the ancient name you seek is like a tiny fish swimming downstream.
Okay, can we talk about something? Her tits are way too bouncy. Like, way too bouncy. And this is something I've noticed. I mean, the water just stopped. What is with this update? Oh. So this is something I've noticed. Like all female characters, be it young women and adult women, they all have like some level of jiggle physics to their chests. However, curiosity once had me look a little more into it, and it doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to be an engine. So like for example, when Jean uses her skill, when she charges it up, music just restarted. She has the wind blowing all around her, and if you see it from up front, you see the titties jiggling too with that. However, those are doing it because of the charge attack. Her charge attack, even if you stand directly next to another character, it won't affect them. So that means that Jean's boobies jiggling in the wind is part of the animation. That's part of the animation and not a part of physics. Because if it was part of physics, they would be doing that on the other character as well. And we're talking about another player character. So that means that all that jiggling of her boobies, of Chaska's boobies, that's animated. That means it's not just like this because of the engine working like that, because the engine works like it's supposed to. No, they are moving this much because they've been animated to do so. So they move as much as they do because of a purposeful decision. Like somebody made that call. Oh, for fuck's sake.
In that sense, the stone is like a fishing boat drifting down the river. But the boat alone isn't enough. You need a fisherman, experienced enough to steer it in the right direction.
Okay.
We couldn't do that ourselves?
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our tribe.
Okay.
He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name means to seek. If you're fishing for a name, you're gonna want him on the boat.
Okay.
Vichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
Yeah, it does.
He's
doesn't
one
it?
of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard
Ah.
stories about him.
Okay.
Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of his time gazing out at the scenery from the cliff tops. Follow the path that way, and I'm sure you'll find him.
There is no
Thank you.
path.
We'll go look for him there.
That's a drop.
Good luck. I hope everything goes well.
That's a drop, not a path. I mean, it's cool music. I like the music. Oh, cool. Like, why did it stop? Why did you stop? But, again, this intro sounds okay. Ooh, hello.
I'll keep this close.
The drum intro sounds African. But the singing sounded more Hawaiian to me personally, but then again, I am not an expert.
Touching a Kukusaur sure isn't easy.
I found him. Why is the ground
Someone
reflect?
admiring
It's
the
wood.
scenery from the cliff tops. Ah, that must be him.
That's not a cliff top.
Hello there. Are you Vichama?
That's what his name above his head says.
That's
so-
me. Did you need something?
Wow, he does not sound like what he looks.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible?
I mean,
No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
the Ark has been doing that.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
No, you can't bring
Everything's
back your
fine.
friend.
I'll help you, but I do have a small request. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to use the stone to look for my friends as well.
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
Okay.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone?
Sure. Now what do we do? How do we do that? It's two rocks, by the way. It's not one. They're like independently moving up and down. So, Mr. Fisherman.
I see. From what I can tell, it functions
It kinda
almost
looks
like an
like
abyssal
one.
pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world.
It
Once
looks
the
like
connection
one.
is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
You know what? Sounds
Wow,
good.
You got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Lali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get two things for me.
Okay.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store
Yeah,
around here
okay.
carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Okay.
Oh, I see. What
I
about
see.
the second thing you needed?
I see
Right.
we're doing a
I
lot
need
of.
two chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the
Okay.
ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
We have teleportation. Can't we just?
All right, let's split
Teleport?
up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. And
Okay.
you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
Her eyes are kind of crazy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so
Fuck, I need to
no
clean
need to
my
rush.
keyboard.
I'll see you in a bit.
No, we do need to rush. This is a time-sensitive matter. I mean, this is time-sensitive.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I mean, because
I don't have any more
probably
insight than
was
you,
defeated because of
Paimon.
his friend being dead.
Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Yay. Okay. Hello, child. Oh, I see. Wait, what? Oh, this is for individual. Oh. Interesting. It's for individual areas. Oh. Wait. There's overall rewards, which will give me a cool ass glider. A special. It seems to contain a mysterious surprise recipe. Just looking at the magnificent. Okay. Supplies for surprise special for what? Eh? Oh, that's nice. Pyrocool's resonance, pyro treasure, nat lamp, sure. Wait, there are new billets. Fuck. Are new Oh, this is cool looking actually. I can't. Oh, I kind of like this. Wait, is this leading into... Oh, they are connected. This one leads into this one. Oh, that's cool. I will send this to Ivy. And, okay. Poof pops. Sure, sure. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Whoppa! You don't look like from Children of
Hello.
Echoes.
Do you
Hook ropes?
Oh.
As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see.
deal?
Wait.
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These ropes are usually used by rock climbing enthusiasts. All right.
Oh.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling merchant Bichama mentioned.
Yeah, okay, he looks more like from Children of Echoes.
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes. I've got a chunk for sale.
Perfect. Is that the only...
That might be tough. Tell you what,
Thank you so much.
Listen, I can
Relax.
teleport.
Everything's going according to plan.
I know, it's just... I could tell Vichama feels the same way about his friend that I do about Kachina always carries all sorts of shiny stones with her. If I was the one trapped in the Night Kingdom, she'd have a whole pile of obsidian ready in a heartbeat.
Yeah, but you're not.
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady. How does it look?
Wonderful.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. Here you go. By the way, I heard you mention... How's he doing? Malco's been gone
Aye,
for
aye, aye,
5
aye,
years
aye,
now.
aye. We're not
It's
getting that
about
person back.
time he started to move forward.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out drinking one night, but I don't know all the details. Bichama and Malco grew up together, and even made a name for themselves together. Malco was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit, while Vichama excelled at scouting and analyzing the battlefield. The two made an excellent team, and managed to beat back the Abyss several times. 5 years ago, they both emerged triumphant in the pilgrimage, and were placed on the same team to fight the Abyss. But
Okay.
on the eve of battle, the Abyss launched an attack on their tribe, and Bichama suffered an injury to his leg while attempting to rescue someone.
Then what happened?
I mean, Malco
The
went to
team
fight and then
agreed that
died.
he couldn't fight the Abyss in his condition. Vichama didn't argue. He knew going to the front lines with an injured leg would make him a burden in battle. So they raised the issue with the Pyro Archon, and she agreed to let him stay behind. It's just... Melko and the others ended up facing hordes of abyssal monsters in numbers that far exceeded anyone's expectations. The team made an error in judgment, and they fell to the onslaught. Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames himself for everything.
It doesn't sound like it was his
You're
fault.
not wrong, but it's possible he chooses to blame himself. Not because he did something wrong, but because he wasn't able to do anything at all. I've tried convincing him to move forward, to stop dwelling on the past. But the shadow of Malcolm's death hangs over him still.
Maybe he will
The
find the
Abyss
name
has
at
caused
least.
so much suffering, and some wounds never heal. I wish there was something he could do to make himself feel better. But... anyway, that's the gist of it. Maybe you could help him talk things through sometime. I would really appreciate it.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm guessing the game is telling me to do this. You know what? Yeah, I want it out of the way. This looks like a spot he prepared.
Did you get everything?
Why do they shove it in my face like this? And they
Yep,
specifically
it's
put
all
that
here.
feather to cover her
When do we
ass
start?
crack. Because they
I've
made it
all the
too
necessary
visible.
adjustments, so we're good to go. As agreed,
God damn
I'll
it.
help you find Kachina's ancient name, and then you, go ahead.
Are you seeking your friend's ancient name for the same reason as us?
After Malco fell, I scoured the battlefield to see what happened. It turned out he wasn't bested by some impossibly powerful foe. He was dragged to his grave by the sheer number of enemies. If I had been there, I would have been able to sense the danger. I could have warned them not to advance. I've always blamed myself for what happened. But when you told me about Kachina, I realized there's a chance Malco might also be alive, fighting for survival in the Night Kingdom.
Being in Night Kingdom is
That
different.
happened several years ago, right?
Why is she glowing so
The
weirdly?
Pyro Archon said all life within the Night Kingdom eventually becomes one with the Sea of Souls.
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end.
I can
All
respect that.
Let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them.
Wait, what? The fuck? Okay.
Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm to the Night Kingdom.
Do I
The Abyss
play my
will
team
likely
or
emerge
special
in
team because of
response.
these two?
Look at that golden thing.
Oh, look, I
Must be
have
one of those
Kachina.
fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer. Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone! Send off from Messina with love. This one's got your name on it. And, This one's got your name on it. Strike a pose.
Not this way, dipshit.
Come on, Nadia. Focus. Attack! Watch out! Hiya! Umbrella warfare, I guess. Hey there!
We're nearly
How
done.
much longer, Vichama?
Not long! We're getting close!
Like, I was hoping for something slightly different. Like, I was hoping for a cool looking new map. Did you find the concept of her name?
Vichama!
Oh. We got the thing.
Quick! Take it!
Thank you. Now, do your friend.
I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
It's okay, I have a hold on it. I have a hold on this. It's okay.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I mean,
died
if,
5 years ago.
if he's fine with it,
I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there.
understood.
Thank you.
I can help out with that.
Watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
Boom. Come on. Get it. Get it. Get it.
This power.
It's okay.
Hanging in there?
We're running out of time.
No, why can't I find him? Why?
We
It's
can't
been
wait
too
any
long.
longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I
No.
already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seawally.
No, don't.
Back.
Don't.
Chaska,
She's a bow?
wait!
God damn it, Chaska. She's a bow user? Okay.
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the spirit speaker stone was...
The
Yeah,
stone's
Chaska
power
shot
was
it.
spiraling out of control. The only way to stop it was to destroy it.
You don't know
We're all
that.
caught in the shockwave of the explosion. You might feel dizzy for a while, but that's
What
normal.
about...
Give
What
us
about
a heads up
Vishami?
next time, will you? You're lucky we managed to dodge it in time.
I thought I said to get back.
She did.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof. Not everyone has your reflexes, Chaska. We were this close to getting dragged into the explosion.
Jesus, she's
Okay.
so negative.
I'll be more careful next time.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Wait, where's Vichama?
Yeah, where's the boy?
Vichama!
Yeah, he upset.
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco's ancient name. It must be completely gone by now.
What was his
Once
name?
your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. From the very beginning, I knew there was a slim chance, but still. And now... it's too late to save him. From the minute he left that day, it was already too late.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Nah, I'm walking up and saying you did your
What's
best.
that in your hands, Vichama?
Huh? This is...
Yeah? Hello? Uh-oh.
Hey, Malco. Got any strength left?
Not enough to swing a sword, but to say a few last words? Sure.
Too bad. No one will get to hear them. I never thought I'd actually die on this mission. Not that I'm afraid to die. It's just... hard. Thinking about my mom's face when she hears the news.
Guess I have something to be thankful for then. My parents died a long time ago. They won't have to mourn me.
Oh wow, dude's gone.
Pisak! Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Bruh. Man.
Was that a memory?
Yeah, straight up put him on ley line.
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Feeling any better, my dude?
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. But in that memory just now, his hands were shaking, and his smile was forced.
Really?
For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he was thinking the same thing.
Oh, whoops.
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom. When you asked for my help, I hesitated too. I knew helping you find your friend's ancient name meant leading you one step closer to danger. But I also understood why you had to try. Everyone has regrets in life, but not everyone gets the chance to make up for them. Once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might as well choose the braver path from the very beginning.
You mean fighting while
If
injured?
I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco to the front lines no matter what. Even with an injured leg, there were still things I could have done. That way, even if the outcome stayed the same, I still would have fought alongside him to the end. There are critical junctures in
fair.
life, and if you don't seize the chance to act, there's no going back.
But if you
That's
didn't,
something
you wouldn't be here now,
I had to learn in
able to
hindsight.
help us.
But you're still at the crossroads of your journey, so I hope you can walk away without regrets.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I
Good.
would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear. Strange. My body, it's...
Yeah, that's the abyssal
Once
power.
abyssal corrosion enters the body, a portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even though the Traveler possesses powers of purification, the corrosion can never be fully eradicated.
How do you know
Thanks to
that?
her, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check.
That's kind of bullshit, but how do you know that? I mean, that I can't stop the corrosion. Like, me clearing it in the first place
That does
should
make
have
me
been
feel better.
already impossible.
You seem very knowledgeable about all this.
Just speaking from experience, that's all.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name, so we're off to a great start. Let's get Vichama back to his tribe and tell Wyneth the good news. Oh, and apologize for destroying the Spirit Speaker Stone. We had no choice, though, so he'll probably understand. Right?
Hopefully. Do I have to travel the whole way back, or do you teleport me? Who that? She looks
Koichi,
unique.
are you really gonna just stand there like
Oh,
that?
that's a sister.
I don't know what you want from me.
I think you know exactly what I'm trying to say, Uncle Wyna. I can hear
Uncle?
it in your voice.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, it's just one thing after another with you two. They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few minutes. You come with me.
Oh. Has someone seen shit?
I'll be just a moment.
Wait, does her sister not have pointy ears? I need to look at her again.
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't
Oh.
actually related by blood,
Okay.
it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell, but I guess it's not a secret. You see, Chaska was actually raised by cuckoo sores.
Wait, what?
She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own, and tried to devour her. But in the end,
Okay.
all that did was trigger her will to live.
Sure,
That strength of
Tarzan.
will pushed her to survive. But it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted by the Cuckoo Source. Wherever they went, she followed, getting into fights right and left.
Okay, so I want to point this out. If she was adopted and raised by, well, a type of Sauruses, technically speaking, animals, right? That fight with their natural ways without weapons. I don't think someone raised alongside them who learned how to fight with them would use a bow and arrow. I feel someone like that would either be fighting with their fists, like Risley, or would be using a spear, not a bow and arrow. Like, does that make sense? Does what I'm saying make sense?
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
I can't.
When Chaska finally returned to human society, it was Koichi's parents who adopted her. At the time, Chaska still had a habit of getting into fights, so Koichi was always taking her around, apologizing to everyone.
Ah, I remember those days. One of those fights was definitely with me. But, you know, kids. You're fighting
Wait,
one
how old
minute
is
and
she?
your friend's the next. Eventually, she found
Wait,
a
how
way to
old
rein
is
in
she?
that desire to fight. And now she's who people call to resolve conflicts. She's known as the Peacemaker.
Wait, so
Sounds
that's
like
an
she
ancient name
still
or not?
argues with Koichi though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
No.
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop Chaska from doing anything dangerous, but you probably know by now, once Chaska makes up her mind, there's no changing it.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night Kingdom. Chaska even said that wasn't like you.
I'm all for your adventure. You need to take risks when you're young, because by the time you're my age, you couldn't attempt something like that even if you wanted to. Better try now than live with regrets later. That's what I say. Still, I can understand where Koichi's coming from. In the end, nobody wants to sit back and let a loved one put their life on the line.
I mean, yeah. Let's look if she has.
All right, it's just the two of us now.
Because she has a
You have
unique design.
1 minute to explain yourself.
Let's.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve,
looks-
but you should know I only do what's necessary.
Her outfit
That
looks
attitude is
more.
exactly the problem. It's like you don't
Hey there.
care. You try to sneak off to the Night
Yeah,
Kingdom
she-
behind my back and then
Yeah,
play
she
it
looks
down
more-
as if it's just a trip abroad.
She looks more Native American than anything. What fucking regions is this based around of? Like, but she looks cool nonetheless. Thank you.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again
Technically.
with the excuses.
Does she have? Does she have a freaking?
We
like-
agreed, didn't we?
No,
there
she
are
doesn't
4
have a
levels
vision.
of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you
Well,
mean
she
sneak
meant.
into the place?
And
I
thank
always
you.
planned on walking in there with my head held high.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he
Oh,
went back on his
lovely.
word.
I love teaching
What
you
if I
plays.
told you my mind was
So
made up?
sorry.
And there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Sorry for saying immediately teaching. A lot of people that come to my stream whenever I play Genshin are usually just starting, and I end up just showing them a million things that nobody else online explains for no reason.
Oh,
So
I
if you
knew
have
it.
questions,
So
go ahead
he
and
did try
ask.
to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important.
Wait, you just said
If
she
you were
bought
in
him
my
off.
shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
I really
All
like
right,
that voice
whatever.
actress.
Anything else?
Whatever.
You... What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time
No.
out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
This is the newest region, Natlan. And honestly, I don't know. I am genuinely confused. I am like genuinely confused about this entire region at this point. In the beginning, I thought it was meant to be just Mexico, like Mexico back in the day, so more more of this, more of Aztec culture, which I was super hyped about. But looking at the area, like going through Children of Echoes and into the arena, it looked more like Africa rather than Mexico, like unspecified African region. Add to it, Children of Echoes were breakdancing and everyone's doing graffiti everywhere, which is more of a 80s New York thing than anything. And then I went to People of Springs, and that whole place just screams Hawaii. Yeah, and she looks Native American. True. I don't know how to say that name. She looks Native American, which is a really cool freaking design, but she looks Native American. And Scions of Canopy, the area we're in right now, it does look African. I like this area. It does look African. But it's like, I'm so confused because normally the regions are like 1, max 2 places mixed together. But this whole place is just giving me a headache. Even though her design is so fucking cool. I love her design.
Then
And she looks like a JoJo character.
what happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave her there to die. That's not who I am.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it yourself.
Everyone in
A
here is
person
like
is only
always.
as good as their morals. If I want to live in Natlan, I need to display qualities that make me worthy of this nation.
I mean, I don't think you can
Also
enter my
told
world.
you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here. If we keep going, I might actually have to get serious. And I think Wyna prefers his roof attached to his house.
Oh shit.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
It was.
Koichi! Younger
she
sisters
mad?
are supposed to listen to their elders.
Ooh.
So, you're really going to go, no matter what I say? I'm supposed to be your sister.
I mean, they're
Then
sisters.
support me. I'll be back. All you have to do is wait.
Chaska. So, that's it. Why'd you have to turn out to be so darn annoying?
I mean, that seems like a normal sibling conversation.
You two are something else.
Jesus,
Something
that
you
ass.
wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to
Sure,
Quisha
I
not
can
too
help
long
you
ago,
out.
and she reacted the exact same way,
I
down
mean,
to
I'm
the
kinda
very
stuck
tone
right
of
now.
voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't
Kid.
mean you have to go it
Wait.
alone.
Wait, how old is she? How old is she? Mualani said that they were kids at the same time. How old is she? They pop out, she's like 15.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right.
Hey,
If you're
thank
done
you.
with the
It was
spirit
free
speaker stone,
online.
You might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
About that.
If only Tonegif Bard was here, he could have repaired it just like the Holy Liar.
It
True.
might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
Okay, these cutscenes are getting long.
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. If someone's life was on the line, then you had no choice. Still, Citlali's going to be a nightmare to deal with now that you've broken her stuff. I'll explain
Oh,
everything
Jesus,
to her
just
later. Stay
Yeah,
safe
you're
out there
still
in the
early.
Night Kingdom, okay? I'll wait here for your safe return.
Yay. Wait, what? Oh, we're still going there. I see. Curiosity has me. It's still locked. Okay. Well,